at North High School, where the Golden Raiders are getting ready to take on Green Bay Notre Dame in Fox River Valley Conference action. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin, and joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, they had it in the paper tonight. North comes into this game with a 32-game winning streak. We had talked about it last week. I knew it was at least 24.
Yeah, we talked about it last week, right, Marty? We didn't want to be the jinx, so we're going to blame the Sheboygan press on that. But I'll tell you what, Coach Chestatell and his team doesn't care if it's 32, 2, or 1. All he's worried about tonight is Coach Zakowski and the Green Bay Notre Dame.
Notre Dame comes in with a moderate record, 5-5 in the league and only 7-8, so you might think they should have an easy time tonight.
Yeah, you would think that, but Coach Zakowski's always a very good coach. I saw Notre Dame earlier this year when Coach Chestatell kind of sent me on a mission, and it's been kind of a weird team this year. I really don't think they've kind of figured out what their niche is. You know, it's a very uncharacteristic Coach Zakowski team, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be prepared tonight.
One thing that does bode well for North, a very bad break for Notre Dame, is their best player is out.
Yeah, Chris Zitlow, who I saw a couple times this year, I wasn't too impressed, but he's out tonight. He was their leading scorer. Real strange situation. Freshman's been stepping up for Green Bay Notre Dame. And Kevin Rotherham, his brother Paul, also plays baseball at Green Bay Notre Dame. So let's watch for number 20, Kevin Rotherham.
Who does North look to tonight to send the offense in high gear?
Well, there's been a lot in the paper about Kyle Tetschlag this week and his sister Kayla. Once again, Kyle's going to have to step up. Big Joe Lardnois, who I believe just accepted a scholarship to play Division II football, is the big 6'6" present. Let's see how Kyle handles the big fella.
We'll see how it all pans out. When we come back from a short break, we'll have the starting lineups and a tip-off for tonight's ball game.
Losing sleep over a traffic offense, depressed by the prospect of divorce, feeling anxiety from the purchase of a new home. Finally, there's something that can relieve all of these symptoms. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler. Since 1945, our experienced attorneys have been solving these and other legal problems for the people of Sheboygan County. Let their experience provide real relief to your legal problems. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Labs and meth lab waste can be found anywhere. The people who manufacture methamphetamine aren't chemists, and it's a very dangerous process. It's toxic, it's poisonous, it's flammable, it's explosive. What we as citizens can do in our community to stop the flow of methamphetamine is educate ourselves in what's going on, to be aware of what's happening in our neighborhoods, and report suspicious activity to the police department.
We're back at North High School, and let's go through the starting lineup for Green Bay Notre Dame first. They'll be starting number 4, Matt Schutte. He's a sophomore. Number 20, Kevin Rotherham. He's a 6'2" freshman. Number 34, Kevin Vandenberg, is a 6'5" junior. Jake Reiner is a 6'5" junior. And the lone senior starter for Notre Dame is Joe Lardnois. He's a 6'6" senior. For the Golden Raiders, they'll be starting number 23, Shane Gruby. He's a 6'3" senior. It's senior night tonight. Number 25, Jake Fry is the other guard. He's a 6' senior. Number 31, Peter Worth is a 6'2" junior. Number 35, Brian Herman is a 6'3" junior. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 51, Kyle Tetschlag. He's a 6'4" junior.
There you get a good shot of Casey Zakowski. He's a gentleman with the black hair. Used to coach Green Bay Southwest. Been here at Notre Dame for 2 years now.
Steve Schwartz tossing it up at midcourt. His partner is Pat Pankratz. And our 2 officials tonight are from Manitowoc. North starts it off in a man-to-man defense. Good steal by Herman. Fry on the push.
Probably a very disappointing year for Green Bay Notre Dame, picked up towards the top of the conference, and as you said, Marty, just 5-5 even at the 10-game mark in the conference with just 4 to play.
Big game for North. It pulls them within one win of clinching at least a tie for the conference championship. They're 10-0. Next closest team is East, and they have 2 losses.
Well, as you mentioned, Marty, North just trying to swing it on the outside here against the zone. North does have 4 games left, including tonight, but next week they're the home team in the North-South game.
Ketchlog for 2, and a little different look, Chris. So with Kyle not playing inside on the post, you know, he's been swinging around a little bit. Tipped away by Gruby. Herman has it.
North finishes at Green Bay East and Green Bay Preble. Circle February 20th on your calendar.
Ketchlog with an offensive foul. Got Lardneis out of the way, but Steve Schwartz caught him. It's foul number 1 on KT and foul number 1 on the Raiders.
And once again, just a full-packed gym tonight. Outstanding support for the North. There's a nice article in the press on both the girls and boys program, and it's good to see the community come out, support these gentlemen.
Outside shot is up and in by Reiner. 3-2, Notre Dame on top. And a couple of the South High players are here tonight, Chris. Their game up in Green Bay was canceled.
Yeah, they'll be playing.
People might think too, well, how come Notre Dame came down and played? A little different story with a private school versus a public school.
Right, and as I drove the streets, as Gruby drove there, I thought the roads this morning at 9 o'clock were the best they've been in 2 weeks. So I was kind of, you know, I know the snow came, but it sure got cleared away. A nice job by the city.
Nice plug for the city and the job they do. Another shot by Reiner, a 3-pointer is up and in.
And right up the bench is number 44. And that's going to be number 2 on Kyle. Right off the bench is going to say Andrew Stewart, who didn't play last week. He's going to probably be coming in for Kyle, and we won't probably see Kyle till the 3rd quarter.
It'll be interesting to see how he does that. Last week, he had players playing with 3 fouls, but with Stewart out, they had a little different rotation. Brian Herman committed that foul, by the way.
Yeah, that was a little slow, Brian, and you push on the back there. And one thing that really hasn't hurt North this year is foul trouble. They've done a good job of staying out of it early, but this isn't a good start.
Vandenberg on the break, but now he pulls it out. Lardnois down the baseline. Nice reverse layup.
Coach Sikowski's probably wondering where these boys have been all year.
Really, 8-2. Notre Dame in a zone.
Which is so much different than last week, where Manitowoc tried to take the perimeter game away. Notre Dame's going to let North shoot them threes.
On the trampoline, Stewart with the rebound put back. Eight to 4, Notre Dame on top. North breaks the 8-point run by the Tritons. Lardneis shot is up, no good. Stewart with the rebound, and then he's fouled.
And just like that, good contributions there by Stu. Nice offensive rebound and a nice rebound down here.
Here you get a good shot of Andrew Stewart.
That was the first miss for Notre Dame, and it was just inside. Maybe the easiest of them all.
Peter Worth has it. Inside to Stewart. His scoop shot is no good, and then Herman's going to get called for an over the back. And a little bit of a push by Reiner on Herman. So 2 starters, Brian Herman and Kyle Tetchlog, now out of the game with 2 fouls each.
There's that front court trouble you're going to have there when 2 guys in foul trouble already.
Trevor Gruby's in the game, and He came in for Shane Gruby, but now Shane Gruby's back in for Herman. Shot is up and in by Lardnois.
And that time you saw Andrew Stewart just stand there so he doesn't get a foul. No, he's got to stay out of foul trouble. He's one of the young men that have been in foul trouble this year, but we're going to need Stu on the floor for the duration of this half.
Trevor Gruby from the corner can't get it to go. Stewart with the offensive board. Kick out to Trevor Gruby's got it.
Well, Trevor only had 2 looks all last week, so he's matched that already, and a big 3 needed for the Raiders, and a steal by Gruby.
North still trails it, but now it's 10-7. I got this clicking in my brain, Coach. You know, Trevor Gruby, Shane Gruby, Trevor Gruby, Shane Gruby. I almost let it slip out. That was Trevor Gruby with the long shot. Shane Gruby got it. North ties it up.
Wonder if they play horse in the driveway.
I'll bet they do.
I bet you their mom beats them both. Worked with their mom at Holy Family School for a number of years.
Reiner had it on the outside. Oh, tipped away from Schutte. Dump down. Stewart on the trampoline, tips it away. Worth to Stewart, inside to Shane Gruby for 2.
Nice run, nice counter run after falling behind. So Gruby start taking over.
8-point run now for the Raiders. Vandenberg takes it, and then he's fouled on the pass off. It's going to be a Gruby that gets called for the foul.
I think they're going to get Shane on the reach.
You are absolutely right, sir. As Ed McMahon would say. Ball is tipped away, but getting it back was Rotherham. Lardnois took it away from Rotherham, and then the putback was no good. North got the rebound. Peter Worth from outside. Shot rolls off. Well, he measured it. He didn't want to take it, but then he did. I don't think his feet were set real well. Taking it hard to the hoop was Vandenberg, and he got fouled on the way.
Got it on a bailout, too. Kind of out of control. Tell you what, Green Bay Notre Dame is huffing and puffing already.
Trevor Gruby called for the foul, and going to the line to shoot 2 will be Kevin Vandenberg.
They have 2 gentlemen at the table, but a lot of people on their hands and knees in Triton green. And there you saw the free throw. There was Vandenberg was one of those gentlemen who was huffing and puffing. That's a good sign for later.
Really, kind of like body punches. They take effect later. One out of 2 makes a score. North 12, Notre Dame 11. We're at the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you the game. Dangerous pass, and then not able to hold his balance was Kevin Rotherham, and he fouls Trevor Gruby.
Tell you what, every time that North gets fouled by Notre Dame or there's contact, there's always an extra shove by Notre Dame. There's Coach Todd Decker.
And Chuck Benedum, Todd's wife, and a host of others. Is that Todd's security?
Yeah, Carol's up there. Tough loss for Lutheran last night to Cedar Grove by 1. They're still in about 3rd place, I believe, in the conference.
Worth's shot is up and in. Looked like he got fouled, but no call. 14-11. Rotherham's pass to Moses is no good.
Boy, they had numbers. They had a 3-on-1, but just a poor delivery there by the freshman, Kevin Rotherham. Did I say freshman?
Yeah, they're very young. Freshmen, 2 sophomores.
Coach
and a
Desautel.
junior and a senior in the starting lineup.
Coach Desautel informed me that Kevin Rotherham, his brother, I said in the opening, plays baseball. Baseball is his best sport, and he's supposed to be a good one. So already starting to lose more hair.
Look for him for 4 more years.
Yeah, that's all I need.
That foul was committed by Kevin Vandenberg, and that's his second. 4th team foul on the Tritons. North has committed 6 already.
On the board they have 3. I don't know if that's right.
It could be, because I'm missing one.
Yeah, that could be a big blow for them.
Ball bounces off for Vandenberg. They've got it on the board as 3, so that's what we'll call it.
Yep.
In the ball game with the ball is Kaprowski, number 32, and then committing the blocking foul is Shane Gruby, and that's his second foul.
3 of the main players have 2 fouls, and just like that, they're going to send in Kyle Tetchlog, who got his 2 fouls via the offensive foul. Surprised to see Kyle back in there, but as was the case, as you mentioned before, Marty, so Coach Desautel did last week. They had to switch up some of his game plan and play lots of guys with 2 fouls.
On the line for Notre Dame is Kaprowski. Shot is no good. Oh, Fry got away with a walk. North has it. (15-11). We're under a minute left in the first quarter. North on top.
Showing good patience against the zone, good swings.
Worth takes it inside, has his shot blocked, and then there's a whistle.
Coming in is Nate Pitch, number 41 for North. We thought we'd see him more last week. I don't think he even played.
Nope. Worth misses his first free throw.
Good idea here with 42 seconds left of the first quarter. Get Kyle back out there. Have the lead. Good substitution.
Jake Reiner back in for Notre Dame, taking Lardnois out.
Gotta make some free throws.
Exactly. Another miss. Worth tried to tap it to Stewart, but it went out of bounds. Notre Dame has it. North has a lead. It's 15-11. A couple of misses by Peter Worth. Not many free throws made by either team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 out of 7.
North in a 3-2 zone here, Marty. They're going to push Notre Dame out a little bit, and with their foul trouble and guys on the bench, not a bad idea. You got some springers out there, and Pitch and Stewart.
We saw some zone played by North last week, so this isn't entirely new.
All right, but a 3-2 is something that's good, and I like to see this. Good switch up of defense changes opponents what they have to prepare for, but we don't want to give up easy ones like that.
Sean Thompson for 2. And then stolen away, but that shot won't count. At the end of 1 quarter of play, North 15, Notre Dame 13.
Strength in our numbers. Our call is to action, to practice what we preach. Be there to care. Our passion is compassion. We're only human, but together we're humane. Our letters stand for taking a stand, for taking the lead, for filling the need. The American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Be part of our heart.
Imagine if everybody could live in peace. Imagine if people helped each other. Imagine if there were no bombs. I hope someday you'll join us. Imagine if there was human rights for everyone. Imagine.
JV action, Sheboygan North lost to Notre Dame 47-41. And coming into the game, Chris informed me they were tied for first, so that was a big loss for the JV Raiders.
Yeah, very physical Notre Dame team, but Matt Byans, freshman, took another win today. They are undefeated. So once again, the North basketball program doing an outstanding job in conference play.
North with the first possession, coming out in the second quarter. Tetchlog is back in, Stewart in.
I know Eric Spielman's team as well is about 500, so good year.
Stewart to the hoop, lays it in.
Boy, Andrew Stewart has really stepped up and coming in early. 4 rebounds, 2 for 3 from the floor.
He has 5 points.
How about a steal?
And then committing the foul was Sean Thompson.
6 turnovers for Notre Dame early, so the North defense is doing an outstanding job.
That was foul number 6 for Notre Dame. North got off to a quick start in the foul department, and now they're just about even. Trevor Gruby got it.
Well, we said that Notre Dame's going to play to 3-point, let North shoot them up. They've shot 6 of them, and they've made half of them, so that's good.
Trevor Gruby has 2. He's got 6 points on the night. Stewart gets a little double team help.
Kyle.
And then Tetchlog commits his 3rd foul.
Kind of know the situation.
They stopped Reiner on the double team, and then when he recovered, he was a little slow on recovering back to Moses, and he got the basket. Pardon me, the foul. Now he will be out the rest of the half.
Well, Andrew Stewart stood tall. Kyle left his feet and then reached down with his paw. And he knows that that's something he shouldn't do, and unfortunately, it's a tough way to learn.
Yeah, you get that little bit of an urge, and you realize you shouldn't, you pull back, but it's too late. Another couple misses, and Brian Herman skies for the rebound. Free throw shooting has been atrocious here tonight.
They're just pinching Jake Fry. Not going to let him drive penetrate. And kick out.
Outside to Gruby. Got another one.
Well, as I said last week, Manitowoc completely took that away.
And a timeout called by Notre Dame. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe. No, they're sitting down. It
was Dave Tetchlog, nice article in the paper tonight. It's going to say that last week Manitowoc's strategy was to take away the perimeter game, force the inside. Coach Sikowski came in with a different philosophy. We're going to take away the drive penetration and make you beat us from outside. And that's exactly what's going on here, as you saw the 3-pointers falling down for Trevor Gruby. He's got 3 in the game, and his brother Shane's got 1.
Good timeout by Coach Sikowski. You know, his team was up at one point, 10-4, and then North. There you see Coach Desatel talking to his troops. North went on an 8-0 run and actually captured the lead at 12-10, and it's been somewhat back and forth until the start of this second quarter. North has run off 8 straight points.
And what shooting too. You got North in a bind here. You got foul trouble for North. Everything going your way, but that way, but Shane and Trevor Gruby just lighting it up.
Reiner has it. Lardnoy is working hard inside against Herman. Outside shot by Reiner. Rebound to Fry.
1 and done.
Notre Dame in a man-to-man defense are starting to extend out, Chris, just like you had mentioned.
Yeah, that'll create that drive penetration. Ooh, and there you saw it by Shane Gruby.
Little hop on his way to the basket and called for the travel.
Don't know if I mentioned it, but Coach Christensen is in the house and taping. He's got his video camera up there by the visitors section up there.
Jake Fry with the rebound, puts it back up and in. His first basket of the night. There you see Coach Christensen. Rotherham broke the press. Schutte shot kisses it off the glass for two.
That goofy left-hander.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. North up 25-15. There's 5:10 remaining until halftime. Shane Gruby tried to penetrate and then lost the ball, but getting it back is Peter Worth.
Good skip pass. Notre Dame now in a man-to-man.
And North setting up the offense, getting people into position.
I think
cover up defense by Rotherham. He must play shortstop. Oh, he's a left-hander.
I don't know.
Worth inside, puts it up and in. I was just gonna say, it was good defense to fight through the North screens to get over to Trevor Gruby. Inside pass to Reiner. His short jumper is up and in. Lead still remains at 10 for North, 27-17. Reiner now with 8 points. Worth skips it over to Herman, who puts it up and in. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. And Worth doing the smart thing, running into the girls instead of the guys.
That's right. If you're gonna hustle, hit the girls section. Not these gentlemen with the G's and the L's and stuff on their, or whatever else they got on their shirts.
On their skin.
Or excuse me, their skin, you're right.
Oh, Stewart did a little bit of help and then he ran away, and driving right to the basket was Alex Kaprowski.
Good hesitation there by Alex, kind of slowed up his dribble, change of pace dribbling.
Keep your eye on the ball, Andrew.
Ooh, Andrew was wide open that time.
Jake Fry has it. 3:20 remaining until halftime.
Dave Soxy's in the game, one of the seniors.
Worth stopped on the penetration. North taking their time. Fry looking middle. Now he takes it down the lane, can't get it.
Oh.
Stewart on a rebound, put back, but couldn't get it in. Lardnois kicks it up. And over to Rotherham, his shot is no good. Pardon me, Schutte. And stolen away by Rotherham. Not good offense that time by the Raiders. Inside feed to Kaprowski, his shot is off. Rebound put back by Rotherham is good.
Well, North's been doing a pretty good. Soxy shoots a good job on denying outside shot, but that's the first time it kind of got stopped.
Shane Gruby with kind of a wild shot is no good. It's 29-21. Notre Dame making a bit of a comeback. Lardnois 12-footer is off. Soxy with the rebound. Good help defense by Lardnois. Stops Worth on the baseline penetration. Now North pulls it back out.
That's some high-paced action the last couple of minutes. Couldn't get my pen working fast enough.
Yeah, you and me both. Wonder if the fans can notice that when there's no talking. It's us writing. Blocking foul is going to go on Alex Kaprowski. It'll be his first. North will be going to the line shooting.
Yeah, with a minute 29 left in the second quarter, North finally gets into a bonus situation.
Well, let's see if the free throwing can get a little better, especially for the Northsiders. They're 1 out of 4 so far in the first half. Ugh. So much for that. Ball almost stolen away, but tipped out of bounds by Peter Worth.
Taking Shane Gruby out of the game with 2 fouls with a minute and a half in. Or, excuse me, left, not in.
Rotherham, outside jumpers, got it.
Wide open there. Gotta get a hand up in his face.
North with only a 5-point lead now.
Fast half.
Yeah, Trevor Gruby wanted to get the 3-point shot, but was covered up, and then when he put it on the floor, he shuffled his feet first. Okay, get a good look at the brain trust for the Raiders. Did you get that too?
Yeah, I only got a half a year today.
Ooh, nice attempt at a save, but it is out of bounds. North will have it. That was Kevin Rotherham diving to the floor.
Unforced error.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that hurt just sitting here. We're under a minute. North on top, 29-24. Stewart taking it to the lane.
Good elevation.
Yeah, really. But shot is off, no good, and Reiner with the rebound. And Notre Dame signaling that they're going to go for one. Shuddy has it on top. Working the perimeter. Kaprowski dishes off to Reiner. His shot is blocked by Stewart, but Notre Dame gets it back. Reiner stepping outside the line, wants to go one-on-one. Stewart with the good defense.
6 seconds.
Kaprowski, no good. Tipped out of bounds. North will have it with 1.3 seconds remaining.
Good defensive stand by North there. Worked as a unit.
Shane Gruby coming back in for this 1.3 seconds. A good throw, but it's going to be no good. At the half, North on top, 29-24. Stay tuned because we've got a special interview coming up. Chris Wright will be talking to Susie Runis, head girls coach for the Golden Raiders.
Exercise your emotions. Attend a live orchestra concert. Go to findaconcert.com.
How much do I need to save for her education?
How much credit card debt is too much?
No matter who you are, making informed decisions about what to do with your money will help build a more stable financial future for you and your family.
Take charge of your financial future. Visit our website at federalreserveeducation.org or call us toll-free. There's a lot to learn about money.
I don't think so, because I kind of said about it right before we went into halftime. So, yeah.
activities today seem to leave out the activity part. New research tells us that just getting children to walk an extra 35 minutes a day could spare them the pain of thinning bones later in life. Encourage your kids to get up, get out, and get moving.
Hello.
Hey, Grandma, how about another grape soda?
For more advice on how kids can build strong bones, visit aaos.org, a public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
This is your nest egg. This is your nest egg when trouble strikes. There is no insurance against investment fraud. There is no insurance if you lose money in the stock market. But there is help if your broker goes out of business. One organization helps you get your securities investments back. The Securities Investor Protection Corporation. It's your nest egg. Protect it.
Welcome back, everybody, with Coach Runis of the girls program. What an exciting year this year.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun journey, and we're looking forward to this game next week that we got coming up.
The community is kind of, taking off, and every week I come to the games, there seems to be more and more people coming. That's got to be really exciting.
It is. I'm so happy for the girls, and they're so excited to see people in the stands, and it helps our game because it just shows that the community is behind the girls, and they really want to play well, and they've been having a good season.
I know it's always tough as a coach when things are going very well, and it's late February. Has practice still been intense as the beginning, or are they working just as hard, or are they have any lapses?
Well, they've been really getting after each other. This week, for example, Tuesday and Wednesday, we really pounded each other, and it was get the hard work in earlier in the week and then kind of taper off and anticipating game time. But they've been going at it real strong, and we've got some goals yet to meet, so they're not slacking off at all.
Well, I know big ones tomorrow, Monday night against Green Bay Notre Dame. I think they got a real strong program. I was here when I saw them before. That's going to be a tough one up at their place.
It's going to be extremely tough. They've got a lot at stake, too. If they lose to us, their basic conference championship is lost. So they're really, I'm sure, gunning for us as much as we are. First time we played them, it was a close battle. It was a 5-point game, but we were without Kayla Teschlog. Whitney Hare was her second game back after injury, and we had some foul trouble. So we're at full force finally for the first time, or a couple of games now this year, so we're looking forward to it.
Well, win or lose, it's a real good game, too, for the tournament. You got South next week, and then it's really good prep for the tournament playing teams like Notre Dame.
It is, because it's going to be a battle, and it's only going to make us that much tougher come tournament time, and we've had some close games the second half of the conference season. South is going to be a battle, so it's only going to help us in the tournament.
I look ahead a little bit, too. I see Oshkosh West has got a really strong program again in the year, so that's one of the teams you probably got to look come tournament time.
We have, and actually I went up to their game last week and watched them play at Kimberly, and they're without their big star right now with some medical problems, but they're still loaded, and that's kind of the team you got to go through if you want to get to Madison.
Well, congratulations so far, and to all the ladies. We'll catch you next Saturday night at the Armory. We'll meet you or talk to you when the second half starts again.
I love the challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
You know, we sing for millions of girls, but helping out in schools, that's the real deal, baby.
I know our love can multiply.
I'm the cute one, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever been backstage before?
'Cause you're the excel.
I think you'll find that gravity is key in what I do.
Once was one, but now we're two.
I'm spinning out of control.
We're back at North High School where the Raiders lead it 29-24. Let's go through some of the first half scoring. First for Sheboygan North, they were led by Trevor Gruby, who had 9 points on 3 3-point baskets. Shane Gruby was next with 5, along with Andrew Stewart, who came off the bench and did a fantastic job scoring some points and getting a lot of rebounds. Peter Worth had 4, and then rounding out the scoring for the Raiders was Herman Fry and Kyle Tetschlag, each with 2. The Tritons of Notre Dame were led by Jake Reiner. He had 8 points. Rotherham, was next with 5. Joe Lardnois had 4. Kevin Vandenberg 1. Matt Schutte had 2. And I get that guy's first name. Alex Kaprowski had 2. And rounding out the scoring was Sean Thompson with 2.
What a half of 3-point shooting by the Grubies.
Hey, nice
Trevor
interview
Gruby
with Susie Runis.
Yeah, Susie's did it. They're saying Trevor with 3 and 1-3 for Shane.
Well, one thing where both teams were not very effective was free throw shooting. North and Notre Dame were both only 1 for 5. Skip pass over to Reiner. His shot bounces around, but through.
I think it's very important for Sheboygan North, Kyle Tetschlag, to not pick up that 4th foul.
Also nice to get him involved in the offense a little bit. Notre Dame is back into the zone defense.
That's what I was thinking too. Good patience by North.
Nice inside, outside to Tetschlag for 2. Herman with the nice pass. 31-26, North up 5. Lardnois gets it over to Rotherham, and then it's tipped away. Shane Gruby has it. Outside shot by Fry is good.
His first 3-point attempt.
For Jake, that's his first 3 of the night. He now has 5 points.
Well, 8 turnovers for Notre Dame in the first half, and there's one right away. Again, good sign of what North defense is doing. Good trap.
Stolen away again. Press paying dividends this half. Fry's layup is in with the left hand.
Coach Casey Zakowski wants a timeout. Quick start. First 2 minutes here.
30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. First half, press really didn't do a whole lot, but certainly paying dividends this half.
Well, we've seen it for years and years and years. Just like that, defense turns it up, and next thing you know, they got 8-10 points on the board before you even know what hits you. You get games around the state that are in their 30s and 40s, and North can put on 10 points in like a matter of a minute.
This is back in the Brian Bastel days, and the North was just getting hammered in the 4th quarter against Manitowoc. And they went off for like 35 points in the 4th quarter. They still lost, I think, by 2 points, but it was just amazing how they were lighting it up.
And all starts with defense. That's just the key to any successful program is strong defense.
And Schutte has it tipped away. Lead feed down to Fry. His layup is no good. And there's another case, Chris, where it's shoot a layup. He's stopping and pump faking and then trying to shoot a little 2-foot jump shot.
And because of the miss, Kyle Tetschlag gets his 4th foul. Coming in is Andrew Stewart, who had a wonderful first half. I got him for 6 rebounds in the half.
Andrew Stewart slices in, makes a steal. Can't get the layup, but Shane Gruby gets the putback. Shot is up and in by Rotherham. That breaks a 9-point run by the Raiders. Shane Gruby from outside the line. He's got another one.
When those Grubies get their comfort zone, they got their feet set, and there's nobody there, boy, they just can knock them down.
Vandenberg breaks the press.
Oh, my.
Stewart with a big block. Whoa, was he up there, Chris? I'm surprised the officials didn't call a foul on him down there for not filing a flight plan. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, we've mentioned it before.
There's Gus one for a replay, Kerry, if you can cue that one up.
Gus Macker's slam dunk champ last summer. I saw him do some things at Dominican last year.
Lean in jump shot by Worth in the lane is good.
There you see it, oh my.
Whoa, head was up in the net.
And then he starts running down the floor. That's what you like to see.
Oh, like Vandenberg got away with a carry. Reiner has it, Vandenberg over to Schutte, who puts it in, a three-pointer. (43-31) North on top. 4:35 remaining in the third quarter. Worth slicing down the lane, dishes off to Herman, and he walks.
Yeah, he took 2 steps first. Coach Desautel
both ways.
They did travel. He wanted Rotherham for the foul, or excuse me, the travel before. But Brian did shuffle his feet that time.
That was an easy call. Reiner bounces it to Lardnois. His shot is blocked, but they're going to get Stewart with the foul. And Coach Desautel wants a 30-second timeout to talk to the officials.
Well, Andrew Stewart was up there. As mentioned before, we had a freshman game at Dominican, and the reserves had a game. And Ray Nixon, who plays for Wisconsin, was having a little dunk contest with Andrew Stewart, and I think he outjumped Ray Nixon.
Well, I take that back. Coach is not.
Well, I think he wanted to, but he decided otherwise. Ooh, that would look clean to me.
Looked pretty good. Great replay, Kerry. Some more of that jumping ability. There you see Kyle Tetschlag's mom. Kayla? Up, Kayla.
Yes.
Berkowitz is up on top.
Yep. Terry and Mary.
Janet Tetschlag, that's the name I was looking for. You got ghosts in your headset tonight too?
Yep. I could only hear you out of one ear, but after listening to you through football and basketball, 1 ear's just plenty.
There's not much to listen to anyway.
That's right. And tomorrow we'll be together as well as we travel out to Lakeland College to see the women and men play. Key battle for them.
Well, it's the first free throw made in a long time by either club. Lardnois could cut it to 10, the deficit, and he does. 43-33, North on top, 4:20 remaining in the third quarter.
I would think North's going to get a call down here as Coach Desautel has informed the officials. So let's see if they can get inside here and
They
get
got
an easy
Stewart
one.
open, but they didn't throw him the ball till it was too late. Good judgment by Andrew not to throw that 15-footer up there.
He's eyeing it though.
Worth in the lane, got it in.
+1, he got hammered.
Worth having a nice night. He has 8 points. Rotherham over to Vandenberg. North extending the defense. A little pump fake and a shot by Rotherham is good. 2-pointer.
Did we mention he's a freshman? Wow.
North working against a man-to-man defense. Well, Lardnois just takes Stewart and throws him out of the way. Herman with an athletic move but can't get the shot in. Vandenberg with a foul, no call. And then we do get a foul. That's going to go on Joe Lardnois. It's the first team foul on Notre Dame this half and the second personal foul on Lardnois. Shane Gruby got his balance and put the shot up and in.
Good athletic play there by Gruby.
47-35. Shot is no good. Put back by Rotherham is no good, but he was fouled. Foul goes on Worth. It's his first. Is Rotherham a freshman?
Yes, sir.
Just checking. Just wanted to make sure.
He's a good one.
Oh, he's a right-hander. He could play shortstop.
Yep.
Second free throw is no good. North up 11, but Notre Dame gets the rebound. Blocked by Herman. Not nice pass. Stewart up and in, and he's fouled.
Good position there by Stewart. Nice strong move, uses his body well.
In all honesty, Fry made a great pass, but it was late. Stewart was open for a good 2 seconds before that. But when he spotted him, he zipped it right in there. Kind of looked like a Rex Grossman pass. In case our fans don't know, he's a Chicago Bear rookie quarterback. Stewart finishes off the three-point play, and it's 50-36, North up 14. Alex Krapowski breaking the press.
Real high dribble there. That's not what you want. If you're a young player, you want to keep that down by the knees. That was a high dribble. Herman with the hustle.
Couldn't get it away from Reiner. And then a nice pass inside to Lordnice, and we get no shot, no shot, no shot.
I don't agree with that. He caught and went up. Should have been +1 break there for North.
Shane Gruby commits the foul, his third. Notre Dame will get it out of bounds. Nice play by Jake Reiner to throw that bounce pass over there.
Shane Gruby with his third foul. So now 2 of the major impact players for North are on the bench with foul trouble. Tetchlog and Shane Gruby.
Oh, Stewart with the steal. He wants it, and he lays it up and in. Made a good choice. Tie up by Fry, no. And then tossed out of bounds. North has it. Great pressure by Jake Fry and Peter Worth. And timeout, Notre Dame.
13 turnovers for Notre Dame.
It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break and catch our breath.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Back at North High School, where the Golden Raiders have broken open a 16-point lead in the third quarter on the strength of some athletic play by Shane Gruby, Andrew Stewart, Peter Worth, just to name a few.
Well, they've just tightened the screws on the defense again. You can talk about all the offense, but boy, the defense has been outstanding the past few weeks. Nice
Stewart
feed.
inside, has his shot blocked, I believe, and then he dishes it back out. Trevor Gruby for 3. He now has 12 points on the night.
With that, Coach Sikowski sits down. I think he's out of answers.
19-point lead for Sheboygan North.
Plenty of problems, just not enough answers.
Taking it hard to the basket, but no good, was Moses. Fry inside dish to Stewart for easy layup. Nice pass by Jake Fry. Chris giving it the old fist pump.
Yeah, oomph. I just don't like them fouls. Just don't like those fouls, those little tap fouls like that. Not going to hurt you tonight, but
you don't want to get into those.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want to get in those kind of habits. That was Worth's second foul. Kaprowski kicks it up to Reiner. And then Notre Dame pulls it back out. Shot no good. Herman skies for the rebound. We're down to 40 seconds. Third quarter, North up 21, 57-36. Worth going baseline, tries to dish it over to Herman, but it's kicked. North will keep it.
Well, they closed it to 3, I believe, to start the half, huh? And then after that, wow.
They scored the first 2 points. Reiner hit a jump shot. That made it 29-26 North. And that's as close as it's been.
So basically in about 7.5 minutes, you gave up 7 points.
Yeah, North, after that basket to cut it to 3, the first basket of the second half, North ran off 9 straight points. Down to 15 seconds. Maybe hear the crowd in the background. Worth taking it in the lane. Can't get the shot off. Jake Fry's fadeaway is in. Oh boy. When it's going right, it's going right. And it's going right for North here in the third quarter. At the end of 3, North on top, 59-36.
Get a job.
Look, it's a giraffe.
I don't see it.
The less art kids get, the more it shows. Are yours getting enough? Art. Ask for more. AmericansForTheArts.org.
Start hallucinating after 3 days. Start scratching yourself so bad that you'll develop scabs on your arms. Your teeth will fall out, your eyes will turn yellow. You'll develop liver problems, but you'll regret it. You'll end up in jail, you'll end up in rehab, or you'll end up dead. And there ain't nothing else to say about it.
Kevin Rotherham made a free throw, Chris, to make the score 47-36 North, and from that point on, the Raiders went on a 13-point run to end the quarter.
Well, North was outstanding, 12 for 17 in the quarter. Notre Dame, on the other hand, only got 9 shots up. And again, just a defensive stand by the Raiders.
Stewart's jump shot is off, no good.
And that young man, Andrew Stewart, is having a strong senior night in the last time here at the gym.
Rebound by Trevor Gruby. Stewart, reverse layup, up and in. He is running the court, grabbing rebounds, making passes.
7 rebounds, 4 for 6 shooting in the half.
Lardenise tries the right-handed hook shot, coming across the lane but can't get it in.
Look out.
Think they do that in practice? Trevor Gruby's shot is no good.
Tell you what, number 44, Jake Reiner, didn't appreciate the alley-oop dunk, so he's giving Stewart a couple pops up and down the floor.
Well, I can understand that. That's what I do to you when you score a basket.
Better look at the scoreboard. And Stewart with 2 more.
Oh, Stewart just going up and down the floor, scoring points at will. 63-38, North up by 25. Back cut by Reiner, and he gets an easy 2. Couple of Raiders at the bench, at the table, pardon me, waiting to check in. Fry going hard to the basket, leaning, good.
Wow, a lot of contact.
That's why it's a quick game, Coach.
Yep.
Worth now with 10 points on the night.
5 of 6 shooting himself.
Reiner has it stuffed by Herman.
Introduce yourself to Mr. Brian Herman.
And Fry has it tipped away. And Lardnois has it.
They don't need to stop at McDonald's. He just ate his dinner.
Really? A Spalding burger. Vandenberg's shot glances off the rim. No good. Worth going hard to the basket. He is fouled on his way in. Foul's going to be on Kevin Rotherham, his second. Shane Gruby's back in, along with Dave Suxy, Kyle Tetschlag. The ghosts are back. Suxy triggering the inbounds. Tetschlag in the game for North. He has 4 fouls. That'll not be a factor in this game. Shane Gruby dribbling, or pardon me, Dave Suxy dribbling with his head down. They had a good shot of Dave. Almost caught Jake Fry by surprise on that inbounds pass.
Hey, one of the 4 seniors here tonight.
Lob pass was there, but Shane Gruby threw it off the rim.
I'll tell you, they got up by 25, but I don't know, just all of a sudden, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
a big third quarter, did it?
Yeah, mesmerizing of how it happened. And that's going to be it for number 51.
Oh boy.
Just 4 points and no rebounds for Kyle Tetschlag tonight.
North had 29 first half points. They had 30 third quarter points. You're right, that was number 5 on KT. Well, what was real bad fortune for Kyle was great fortune for Andrew Stewart. Kevin Vandenberg at the line for the Tritons. Second free throw is off, no good, and tipped out of bounds. And Notre Dame only 3 out of 6 from the line. Here you see Peter Worth getting a little PT. Stolen away by Vandenberg. Can't get the layup in, but the follow-up is up and good by Thompson. That makes it 65-42. And we have a whistle. Timeout for the Golden Raiders. It's like a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Our next games are going to be Saturday afternoon. People that are watching this Saturday morning, run out to Lakeland College, and you can be part of the groupies.
Yep, and as
Come over to the TV8 table. We'll be doing Wisconsin Lutheran at Lakeland, men and women.
Yeah, the women are in first place. I mentioned this last week, and there's Jimmy, longtime custodian here. He knows more about the system than Coach Testatel does.
I thought you were going to say more than Joe and Jeannie.
And I meant the basketball system, not the school district. But anyways, I was saying the April Arvin's team leading the conference, Wisconsin Lutheran, the defending conference champions. There's Brian Hickman. And the men, as I mentioned last week on the upgrade, is Gary Gresh has got the men working real hard and got themselves in the upper echelon of the conference. And Wisconsin Lutheran always puts a nice gentleman's program on the court as well.
And we talked about that when we were out there the last time, that not all that surprising maybe that the men weren't doing good out of the chute with a new coach and a bit of a new system. And as they get used to it and grow into it, things would get better, and they certainly have. Plus, he was working with people not around. Ricky Davis, for one, although now he's not going to be around the rest of the season.
Also for basketball junkies, next week is rivalry week as Christian and Lutheran tackle on Tuesday and North and South on Saturday.
Darn, I had that all worked out this afternoon at home, and you stole it from me. Rivalry week.
It's my little ESPN stolen, actually.
Yeah, really. Lutheran, Christian, and North-South.
So we got a full load of basketball the next couple days. Hopefully the ghosts will disappear out of our headsets
by then. Thompson for Notre Dame committed that last foul. Stewart in the lane, he's got it in and he's fouled. Chance for another three-point play. He's got 18 points right now, Chris.
I got him on 9 of 14 shooting. This is one he'll remember for a long time. Hey, you remember back when we played our last game as seniors at the 20-year reunion, and I scored 18 points?
Shot inside by Moses is good. I've been saying that guy's name wrong all night, Chris. It's Mose. Trying a pump fake and dishes it outside to Herman. Bango.
That's been there all night too. The three-point shooting has been outstanding.
70-44 North on top. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Lardenois right down Main Street, puts it up and in.
They've really kept him under wraps.
Suxy looked like he had the shot, passed it up, but not this time. Off, no good. Tritons with the ball.
6 rebounds for Lardenois though.
Vandenberg going down the lane. Shot is short. Rebounded by Shane Gruby. You see Jake Fry on the push. Lob pass inside to Stewart. He gets it and then he's fouled. Foul's gonna go on Mose.
Well, North's gonna clear the bench. Joey Fritsch. Hard-working Peter Prigge coming into the game. I think Nate Pitch is the other one.
Also checking in for the Raiders is number 11, Zach Walden. The block out by the Tritons. Stewart misses 2. Remains 70-46. John Calwart's number 52 in the ball game for the first time. Rotherham's shot is no good. And on the push for the Raiders was Joey Fritsch, number 5. Prigge inside working against big number 44, Jake Reiner. Ball is tipped away and taken by Schutte. Shot no good. Peter Prigge trying to go underneath for the rebound. And then there's going to be a foul on Notre Dame's Kevin Rotherham on a push away from the ball.
And
Andrew Stewart getting a nice round of applause as he checks out.
Standing ovation for Andrew. What a night he had.
Nate Pitch in the ball game, along with Cody Schaefer. And that is a nice tribute to Andrew in the game he had. Peter's in the book.
Mentioned Peter many times on the football field and basketball. This kid is a hard-working young man. He's 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'4".
Back when he was over at Lincoln Erdman, his arms are so skinny you could use them for dental floss. Not anymore.
Another turnover for the Tritons. North's defense has just been outstanding, especially in the second half.
They've only given up 22 points so far.
That was a hammer, but they're not going to call it this late.
Rotherham with a beautiful spin move for two. 71-48.
Cody Schaefer was wide open.
And he's still open. We're under a minute, 57 seconds remaining. Brad Harris had it. Reiner's shot is up and in.
Reiner and Rotherham starters still in the game for Notre Dame.
Down to 35 seconds. North on top by 20. Prigge inside for two. Peter now with 3 points. Reiner's shot, no good. Putback is up and in.
Working on his stats.
I can relate to that. No shot, no shot, no shot. Foul on the floor.
Nate Pitch gets a chance to get some points.
John Callward's going to get called for that. Another free throw missed. Harris has it taken away by Fritsch. And that return is almost taken. Prigge at the buzzer, no good. And that'll do it. North with another win. They move to 11-0 in Fox River Valley Conference action and 16-1 on the year with a 73-53 win. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, hopefully Chris will have a couple interviews for us.
Or a member of your family has been injured in an accident. You need tough, experienced trial lawyers fighting for your rights. There's no need to look outside Sheboygan County for legal representation, especially when you have tough, experienced trial lawyers right in your own community. Since 1945, the attorneys of Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Bassler have established a reputation for fighting hard and winning for accident victims and their families in Sheboygan County. Why take chances elsewhere? Call them and let them take on the big insurance companies for you and your family.
Not long ago, Albert couldn't take long walks. He was diagnosed with a bad heart. After considering all the treatment options, his heart specialist recommended a pacemaker.
Dave is a member of the National Honor Society and a 4-year runner at Fitness Club. Dave plans on attending Marquette or Wisconsin next year. Number 4, Dave. Number 23, Shane has been a participant in football and basketball for 4 years. He is on the state trap shooting team. Shane has been a starter for each game his senior year. Shane would like to attend Marquette next year. Number 23, Shane Reed. Number 25, Jake Brown. Jake is a member of both the tennis and basketball teams at North. He's a member of the National Honor Society and a basketball team captain this year. Jake is planning on attending the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee next fall. Number 25, Jake Brown. Number 44, Andrew Stewart. Andrew has played on the basketball team for the last 2 years at North. Andrew is a member of the track and football teams as well. After graduation, Andrew would like to attend the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Number 44, A.J. Stewart. These seniors were members of the conference championship basketball team last year. During the last 3 years at North, most of them have played in 59 basketball games. They've won 52 of those 59 games. As JVs and juniors on the varsity, their team has won the conference championship, and their varsity team is currently in first place in the conference. Congratulations! The coaching staff and basketball community at North would like to thank you and your families for your loyalty and hard work during the past 4 years. You and your parents have been a big asset to our program, and at this time, we'd like to ask the parents and relatives of this group of seniors to stand and be recognized. At North would like to thank you and your families for your loyalty and hard work during the past 4 years. You and your parents have been a great asset to our entire program. Players, we wish you well in your future plans after graduation. Let's give one final salute to these good seniors and their families. This concludes tonight's posting.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
What does being involved really mean? Is it making grilled cheese sandwiches for a sleepover? Staying for the curtain call at the talent show? Or learning the names of their favorite bands? Believe it or not, right now there are parents just like you out there talking about things like this. From school to home, from friends to futures. And we'd like you to be a part of it. National PTA, every child, one voice.
We're back at North High School, and Chris Wright is standing by with a couple of the Golden Raiders from their win tonight, 73-53. Take it away, Chris.
All right, I'm back here with Peter Worth and Andrew Stewart. A lot different from last week. Manitowoc decided to take the perimeter game away, and this week they let you guys shoot them, and you hit them.
Yeah, Trevor, he's a great shooter, and we just drove and we kicked the ball to him, and he was hitting them, which made them get out of their zone, and then the inside was open.
Yeah, I thought a good point because I said that too. I said all of a sudden you guys were hitting the threes and that the opening area up the middle, and you started drive penetrating. Shane started drive penetrating. It was opening up for you guys.
Yeah, I guess that's, I
don't know. Great defensive intensity in the second half.
Yeah, we were getting steals in that, and we just all fed off of each other.
Yeah, I agree with that. Good luck to you next week. What a last night here in the gym, huh, Andrew?
Oh, yeah. I decided, I don't know, I'd give it all, but there's still a long way left to go in the season, so you can't base your season on one game, so.
Well, I thought when Kyle got the foul trouble, you had to step up. Hermie got his 2 fouls, and then all of a sudden you're the only frontline player out there, and I thought you did a real nice job, standing up, not drawing that. You're getting yourself into foul trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, coach was telling me that I got to stay out of foul trouble. And once Kyle went down with 3, I was like, oh, snap, because I knew I was going to be in for a while. And I'm not used to it, but I don't know. I did what I do best, and I didn't try to do too much, so.
Well, you did enough, 18 points, 7 rebounds. You got a game at the Armory and then 2 tough road games up at Preble and East.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to make sure we start pushing ourselves a little bit harder because the next 4 games, they're going to be hard, and if we don't bring it, our chances of our whole, championship won't be all too good.
Right, and then the East's going to be a tough one. You got to get South next week.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, guys. We'll catch you next week at the Armory. Let's take it back to Marty.
Let's go through the scoring. First for Notre Dame, they were led by, sorry about that. Jake Reiner led them in scoring with 19 points. As a matter of fact, he was a game high scorer. Matt Rotherham chipped in with 12. Joe Lordnoise had 8. And then they had a host of other guys with 2 and 3 and 4 points. Over on the north side, however, they had 4 players in double figures led by Andrew Stewart. You just saw him. He had 18 big points. The Gruby boys chipped in with 12 each, Trevor and Shane. And then Peter Worth had a great game, scoring in the lane a few times and hitting a couple free throws. He had a nice night with 10 points. Jake Fry, point guard, chipped in with 9. Kyle Tetchlog had an off night tonight, ran into a lot of foul trouble, only had 4 points. And Brian Herman chipped in with 5. Peter Prigge also had 3 right at the end of the game, and translates into a 20-point win for the Golden Raiders at 73-53. We've got a lot of great games coming up. Chris mentioned it during the broadcast. We have rivalry week coming up, and first off is going to be on Tuesday night when we have the Lutheran Christian game, and then on Saturday, next Saturday, we'll be hosting, or we'll be at the Armory where Sheboygan North plays Sheboygan South, and it'll be girls action followed by the boys. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, Chris and I will be at Lakeland College along with the rest of the crew as Wisconsin Lutheran invades. Great job by the crew. Andy McKillop up on top, Brian Andrews behind this camera, Kerry Kautzer out in the truck. For my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying so long everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.